Yo, we back in the madhouse and we getting mad deep, man. I'm back at it with Kenny, Malice, and Lush One, man. And tell us what we got today.
Boom. Welcome back to the Mad Deep Podcast. Today we are here joined again by Cam the Guapo. Second time here.
What's going on? Second time here.
Absolutely. And joined to the left. Yeah.
Man, you feel me? Like, had to pop up once again with the 1-2 step killer himself. You feel me? One of the flyest up and coming spitters. My boy got an original style. He's a stylistic auteur. The way he puts together words, he just got an effortless type flow. There's no real, like, it just engages people. When you rap, it draws people in. They want to hear what you're going to say next. And then when they actually listen, they're blessed to hear some bars because you're actually a spitter out here.
That's right. Yeah, it's your first time meeting Cam, right?
It's my first time meeting, bro. Yeah.
Cam, I'm saying, bro, I've been really bumping your shit around hella people, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I've been bumping your shit around hella people, bro, and I want you to get more out there. So I'm happy that you came back because now we got a new set. We got Lush in the building.
Looking clean.
Yeah, we up in the scoring.
And we got some new stories to hear because, bro, you've been doing your thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell us about what you've been up to for the last couple months?
Just low key, I've been up and down from LA because I'm not from LA, but all the business is over there all the time. Like all the moves, all the brands tapping in, all the artists that I'm gonna work with, and all that type of stuff. It's always in LA, so I just been back and forth. 805 in LA, 805 in LA.
Damn. Now, growing up in the 805, I had a crazy 805 experience growing up, right? So, and I want to know, because you're a lot younger than me, if this was still a thing. So, I got busted twice when I was a juvenile, right? Second time when I was 16, and they sent me to a drug deferment program, which is actually in a city called Port Hueneme. Yeah, which is in the 805. Yeah. It was called Anacapa, was the name of the facility. Have you ever heard of that place?
Yeah, I've heard of Anacapa.
Damn! Legendary fucked up place where they would send bad kids. Yeah, they got shut down from the state of California.
They would what?
Yeah, I was there for a few months during.
They would sandbag kids?
No, send bad kids. It was a.
I thought you said they would sandbag.
No, it was basically
tie him to the ground with sandbags.
Basically, instead of going to a regular juvie, it's like a drug deferment program, so you have a chance to, you feel me? But it still was a juvie. It was a full lockdown facility. You feel me? Barbed wire fences, guards, the whole nine. But it was.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Not many stories or nothing, but I've heard about it. Like Anacapa, like this and that. Talk about it. I've heard people talk about it.
Yeah, I was there. One of the most fucked up experiences of my life.
Well, you know what? I just had my first experience in the 805 a week ago in Thousand Oaks.
What happened?
It was good, man. I went out there and I vibed out.
She was thick, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to the 805, man. Shout out to Thousand Oaks, man.
805 got some pretty girls.
Oh, yes. Really What's up? Okay. No, but tell me, bro, what are the 805 girls like? I know you be getting hella I know you girls be hitting you up. Poppin' rapper over here.
Outside.
Yeah, some females.
Santa Paula, and we don't got nothing there. So all the females, since you're a young kid, you grow up with them through high school and
everybody already beat by them. They have 3 kids by the time they're 20.
But type shit, you feel me? Everybody knows each other and all that shit. But people will be going to Oxnard, they be going to Ventura.
Fucking Santa Barbara, fool.
Oh yeah,
bruh.
Is that the 805?
That is the 805.
I didn't even know that.
Santa Barbara is that's a nice 805. So recently, OGZ had a show out there at the college, and then I don't know what it is right there.
It's a UCSB, University of California, Santa Barbara.
I've been there.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's cracking. They got an area called Isla Vista.
It's La Vista.
Yeah, Isla Vista, 6500 block of Del Playa. The most cracking parties you will ever see in your life. Wall to wall.
Get a little closer to the mic. Sorry about that.
So recently, the DJ, shout out DJ Sabo, he invited me. He's like, hey bro, OG's about to have a performance out here and shit. Pop out, be a special guest. I was like, oh, I bet, let's send me the address and everything, let me promote it and shit. He's like, nah, bro, special guest. I want people, to not know you're going.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. And I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So I show up. Bro, once he announced, we in the 805, right? Y'all fuck with Cam the Guapo? Everybody starts yelling.
Yeah, damn, you're lit.
Bro, I was like, what? I get on stage, everybody's like, oh, shit, singing my music and all that. It's a lot of females, bro. A lot of people,
it's cracking. If you're talking about females in the 805, go to motherfucking Isla Vista.
Yeah, Santa Barbara.
There.
This shit is, it's just lit beyond belief, and not only just that, but just turn up capital. How far inland is where you're from? Like how far away from the beach?
I don't know. The closest beach for me is Ventura, so that's like 20 minutes.
So
maybe,
it's not that
25.
far.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I always felt like that whole area over there, like the 805, is interesting. And it reminds, I'm from West LA, so I'm from right near the beach too. You feel me? Yeah. But like, it's such a crazy juxtaposition, a combination of like the classic beautiful California with the palm trees and all like, that. But it's also a lot of other activities going on over there.
Right. So there's like different type of like for example in Santa Paula, there isn't shit to do. It looks like a old town like from movies. They shoot movies on our main street.
Oh really?
A lot of movies.
Looks
there,
like cowboy shit.
Yeah, it looks like that type of shit, like the old shit. But once you hit like Ventura and Oxnard, there's those areas with palm trees already, and then you get closer to the beach, and then that whole road to Santa Barbara from where I'm from, it's all like right next to the sea. All right next to the outskirts. Boom. So
And like, what are the studios looking like out there?
Man, shout out 203 Studios in Camarillo. Before that, it was just Record X, but I really fucked with the engineer there, so I just be following him to wherever he goes. But there's a couple. I remember when I started, it wasn't easy access to like a studio. There wasn't really known ones or nothing like that, and so like we started really looking for some, and then artists started going up. And then posting about studios and shit. Like, I would go to the studio called Record X. And then, like, shout out Treble Kid and, like, Slump Boys.
Shouts to them.
You feel me? Like, the ones doing it out there in the 805, they would go to the same studio, too.
Yeah.
So, and that's when it kind of started getting popular. And then studios started, like, rising a little more. The music scene in general. You feel me?
So, like, You Ain't Hard Blue just recently put out a list, the 626 list. And right now, there's a huge amount of buzz from artists from the San Gabriel Valley, right?
Shout out SGV.
You got Lefty Gunplay, Rowdy Crabs,
Shout out
Drummer
Lefty.
Boy, and a whole, I think the list had 12 different rappers on it, right? Do you feel like right now the 805 is going to be, because we're looking at what's going to be the next area in Southern Cali
805.
to carry the torch? You feel like
805.
y'all up next for real?
805.
Or you got to say that because you're from there, or you really believe
I
that?
really believe that because not just because it's me. I feel like I'm going to have a big push in California. I'm not going to lie because I'm coming in different. San Gabriel Valley's doing it, though.
Right.
Rowdy and Lefty, they're doing it.
Right.
But I feel like the 805 has a lot of hidden talent because it's just so hard to look for talent over there, especially because everything's over here.
It's far away, yeah.
It's so out the way that people don't even like look for it over there. So it's really hard for us to make our stamp in California.
Do you feel like it's hard also, like from within, like, do you feel like there's unity within the artists out there, or is it like a lot of competition because everyone's trying to be that one to break through?
I think that's part of it. It's not a lot of competition like that, but it's not a lot of unity either. Like, you know, right now we're barely starting that movement. Me, fucking Slump Boys, Big E Rock, shout out Big E, like right there at the new 203 Studios. We're starting to link up with different artists and shit and really start the 805 movement because I feel like that's what we need. Like, LA goes up because OGZ linked up with Greedo and Draco and
Drummer
that
Sticky
wave.
Beaches.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Drummer
But
Sticky.
I would argue that people are looking for music outside of like those main areas because it's already so oversaturated.
You get me?
For sure. But what he's saying is the reason like why LA had a wave at that point.
Because they all work together.
Because like, if you really look at it, LA was kind of like on a downward trajectory before the whole Draco, Greedo, Shoreline wave.
Yeah.
They kind of like resurrected it.
Yeah, they kind of brought it up.
And then-
Also did San Diego with Lil Maru, Lil Weirdo, fucking Seti Schmack,
Weirdo.
22G Fade. Like, they really had to unite and go up, and now San Diego started popping.
Facts.
And I feel like that's what the 805 needed, and it's going through right now. Like, that's what's happening right now. We're uniting and really pushing each other and going up.
Yeah, I want to see y'all coming together. I think all the most talented people, it's always better to see fools working together towards a common goal.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
there's really, if you look at it, other regions outside of Cali, look at the South. Like, they all fuck with each other.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, fools from ATL fucking with Memphis, fucking with Texas, and
Literally.
they're all going to each other's cities and performing and turning up.
Yeah,
like,
and it's always Cali. Like, it's always Cali. Yeah.
if we, you feel me, if fools came together down here,
Really
I think
showed
motherfuckers would
love.
be
then,
surprised.
Yeah.
That'd really go up. Hell yeah.
So I know you've been linking up with Scumbags a lot.
Yeah.
How did you meet? How did you meet up with him, bro? Because in my opinion, he's honestly, I think that's my favorite LA based brand, Scumbags. Like in my opinion,
That's
I like
really
Scumbags a lot, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out to you,
really.
Scumbags. I
Those are the
rock your
homies.
shit
I
all
can't
the
pick
time.
favorites just because of the brands that I really fuck with.
Right.
Can't pick a favorite, but he's for sure the homie.
Yeah.
For sure, like I built a personal relationship with the owner, not just I rock with your brand. You feel me? But I met him because shout out my brother Parkside Plugs. He really took me with him everywhere. You know, he would pull up from Denver and then I'd pick him up from the airport from an hour away. Be like, hey bro, like let's go here and shit. And I'd go make moves with him. And we met Scumbags, and then we just clicked, bro. Like it was me and the homies, Plugs, and then Scumbags. And it was just like we didn't feel like there was no like, oh, you gotta watch out. Like when you're in the room with them and shit, like it felt calm, cool. Like he was ready, the homie. So that's when it was like, oh yeah, like we're gonna be homies. You feel me? Like we clicked. And since then,
Do you feel like Latino artists in general are discriminated against in the rap game?
Definitely. Speak on that though. Why do you think that is?
in the game as in rap,
Yep.
I think because it was started by another culture, and the Mexicans were like you know, we're trying to do that too. Like we don't gotta be just cholos. We don't gotta be just this. You feel me? Like we could rap too. We could really do something too. And then people like fucking OGZ, Bravo, and like, you feel me? They start coming up and really surpassing the things that we thought Mexicans
We're capable of
you
type
feel me?
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
they're really surpassing those. Oh shit! Like he's really up there with them. He's really up there doing that.
And you wouldn't think if you never saw Jeezy's face or Bravo's face and you just heard them rap, I don't think you would know what race they were.
Yeah, I don't think you would be able to tell.
Yeah.
But it's like we don't gotta make Spanish music. You feel me? Like we could rap too. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it's been proven many times by many artists.
Well, especially because like the culture out here in Southern California is so Hispanic because it's right. It used to be Mexico,
Right here.
so like it makes sense that we're kind of a part of the hip hop culture out here because this is kind of like our land a little bit, kind of like that's how it was used to be. You know, feel me? So
I mean, Cali is really populated with a lot of Latinos. A lot of
so like it just makes sense that obviously this used to be another territory belong to another country. Like we're all gonna be here still, and then also like we're gonna adopt the shit that comes over here because this is our land first. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's how it always is. Like you see, if someone that was American went to Mexico, they're not gonna be doing American shit over
I was gonna
there.
say like
They're
what
gonna-
like black artists started doing corridos hella much all of a
Oh
sudden.
yeah, like
that might actually be fire. First of all,
And you know what? I feel like a lot of us would
that's
adopt it too. Like, would you be mad?
I wouldn't be mad.
Me neither, bro.
And it's like if you're mad about that, then what the fuck? You're just hating.
it's
fool. Like,
music.
you feel
For
me?
real, yeah.
Everybody
No,
can do
definitely.
anything they want. Like there's no rules for nothing. Like you could really go fucking do whatever you want. And why the fuck are people mad about it? Like they're just hating.
What I want to know is, and I know that you kind of briefly covered this on your previous interview over here, but I want to know if you have a new perspective on this. Like the style of beats you choose to rap on is very, very unique. And there's not too many people in this region.
I don't think any at all.
Yeah, there's really not. You have like
Yeah.
a very specific sound, and what like how did you craft that? How did you conceptualize that?
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna be honest. When I was younger, I don't know if you noticed. Like my beats are more like
Early
like
2000s,
funky, like
turns up.
bouncy.
They're more fun. Like they
Yeah.
make me want to dance.
You're a part-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I'm saying, yeah, you a bitch. Nah.
Yeah.
Turn
No,
up, like,
definitely.
where we at, like type shit. When I was younger, well, my dad, I'm first generation. That first generation is when your parents were born in Mexico, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
You're
too.
Chicano.
Yeah.
You're-
I mean, I'm straight
Yeah.
Mexican.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
of my parents born in Mexico, across
But
the border.
Chicano means that you're from here.
But your parents are not from here, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
From Mexico.
basically. So growing up, like my dad would play a lot of like that song Funky Town, or he'd play Billie Jean a lot, or like a
80s
lot of, like,
shit.
right, like a lot of bouncy like English music, like funky in a way, but not gangster. You feel me? Not oldies, because
I know exactly how you feel because my parents are not from here, and I didn't really nobody played like no G funk around me. Like I never heard that shit before. I only heard my dad. He moved here in the '80s too, so he would show me a bunch of like '80s music, like a bunch of shit like that.
but especially mostly Spanish. But then when it was
Yeah.
English, it was like Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
that made me like
Cutie pie.
type shit. So like growing up, it was like those like bouncy beats that were hitting. And I always fucked with them, always.
But you took it in a whole different way because, like what you just described, a lot of people out here were raised off of funk.
Right.
But the whole way you took it is in a different direction. Because a
Right.
lot of people would have fallen right into the typical G-funk tropes, like you were
feel me?
saying.
Like,
you know,
or
like
they would have fallen into the typical like rap. Because I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people aren't really meant to be artists. They just want to be artists. You know, like when it's in you, it's just in you. And
it ain't on
nobody
me,
knows
it in me. is what
type
you
shit.
said.
Nobody could take it from you. Like if it's for you, nobody could take it from you. And there's a lot of people that, cause look, 4 years ago I started making music in my city. There was people who were rapping prior to me, not many at all. I was the first one to really like make a name with it in the city. So then other people started watching. You know what? Like I could do that shit. Like then more people start rapping, and then like females trying to be influencers on TikTok and all this shit. Like back then it wasn't so popular.
Yeah.
So you know, now people are just trying to make music to do something. They think it's an easy way out of the struggle. They think it's like, oh, they're rapping, I could do it too. But it just got to be in you. Like you could tell when an artist is an artist and when a guy's just rapping.
Do you feel like it's kind of helped you like transcend and just like go beyond like just your region? The fact that you're not really like pushing in your music this gangster agenda, like you said, you more
Yeah,
focusing on fun player shit. Like,
Cause I'm gonna be honest, the gangsters still fuck with it.
yeah,
The females fuck with it. And at the end of the day, I don't want to fucking throw a show and have all kinds of banged out fools right there just fucking banging on each other and shit.
Yeah.
A crowd of females dancing, fucking.
Yeah, it's more fun. It's more lighthearted. It's more chill.
And the fools that do go, they are getting bitches right there, like in the fucking pussy and shit.
Okay, so
I really hope y'all are listening right now. I
feel me?
really hope y'all are listening.
So
right now.
so you and I are like similar in age, a couple years apart. I'm a little older than you, but I feel like we grew up around the same stuff and we listened around the same type of stuff. What's your opinion on like older Hispanic, like older Chicano rappers that are like more stuck? Because to be honest, bro, like when I hear older Chicano rappers, I feel like some people are just like stuck in the past and they don't want to like there's no new modern sounds. And so like how do you feel about that whole era?
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it's just all they knew their whole life, so they can't know anything else. You feel me? Like they grew up gangster. Those are the real gangsters. You feel me? The people that grew up, had family members that were gang related, grew up gang related, that's all they know. So in their head, that's the right thing to do. So I respect that. But for example, me, I didn't grow up with gangster family. Yeah, I got homies that turned gangster after and all that shit that I grew up with, but that's not me. So to me, this is what I like doing, and I respect what they like doing. There's people that grew up like with emo family, and they're over here making like emo ass music. I respect that, bro. I don't fuck with it, but I respect it. You feel me? So,
You're being true to who you are.
yeah, I feel like who you are is just really what you think is like right. I don't know if you get that.
No, I totally get it. I'm curious because I know, like you said, you're significantly younger. But were you like, are you aware of the underground hip hop movement that was like popping in the 805 and Oxnard back in the day? Like, do you know who like Madlib is or people like that?
Madlib is from Oxnard?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Luke Pack, Oxnard, Epsilon Project.
Madlib he collabed with MF Doom, right?
Yeah, he did the fucking Madlib.
I did not know he was from the
Yeah, he's a
805.
black dude from Oxnard. Yeah.
Yeah, low key, I'm not too familiar with that
Because there's a rich history of 805 hip hop.
805
Yeah.
hip-hop?
But that's more, it's a completely different style than what you're doing. That's more like in the traditional boom bap hip hop.
Boom bap.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? I never got into boom bap. That always felt too New York,
I felt
East
that.
Coast for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I grew up here. I lived 4 years in Mex. Came back over here, so this is all I know.
What's the rap scene like in Mexico?
Oh fuck! I'm from Guanajuato, so Santa Fe Clan was really like.
Oh yeah,
So when I
definitely.
was living over there, this was like what? I was in elementary school. I would hear about him because he was already rapping in the area. He was popping like locally. Until he started popping like, what, this is like probably 10 years later, like when he got that big ass buzz recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like I used to hear about him when I was a little kid playing soccer in the streets over there with the homies, like, oh yeah, that new Santa Fe Clan and shit. And now you hear him like going up crazy. So I feel like Mexican rap is getting a lot of respect right now too.
It really is. Like, shouts to, I'm actually in an all Mexican rap group.
Secan,
La Plaga, shouts to my boy Eptos Uno, you feel me? 6 syllables, Sinful, everybody, you feel me? Denter. Are you familiar with Asesino before? You know?
Asesino, I think I heard of him.
Yeah. There's a lot of dope artists on some hip hop shit in
There's
Mexico.
a lot of hard Mexicans going up doing Spanish rap. Low key, I have a Spanish song or Spanish rap song with plugs.
Parkside Place?
You guys after, yeah, it's like Spanish rap, and I think it's really like, yeah, like I fuck with it. You know, it's Mexicans doing what they want to do.
Do you think that now, like, what are your thoughts on Lefty Gunplay signing a major deal in New York City with 300 ENT in conjunction with OTR, and now that's going to shine a big spotlight on a lot of Southern California artists.
I'm really proud of that, because I mean, I seen his story and all that, so I respect what he went through and what he's going through. You feel me? Like, he deserves all that shit. He really works for all that, and I feel like nothing is luck in this world. It's never luck. I feel like everything's always earned. Like, luck is, I always believe luck was a stupid word.
It was just like, I know exactly what you mean. And that's a good way to think about that, because if you think luck is a part of like something, then that's something out of your control. But if you feel like you have full control over like your destiny, then like luck doesn't really matter. Right. Because what's gonna happen is gonna happen either way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then for him, like, he got out 1 month and all this is happening. Like, it was meant to be.
It's crazy how quick that shit.
I'm proud of that. I'm proud of a Mexican doing that much, because it inspires. You feel me? It inspires all the other Mexicans trying to do it too. Like, that shit, he's really doing his shit. I respect it.
So are you tapped into like what's going on in the rest of like the country? Like, let's say like, are you tapped in what's going on with like maybe like the Dominican rappers in like New York, or like the Cuban artists in like Miami, more Mexican artists in like Texas type of thing? Like, are you tapped in with the other, like what's going on everywhere else?
I mean, Texas a little bit, but not too much, just because the style of music is just different. Like, there's Texas rappers, like for example, Mexican OT. I fuck with Mexican OT, but his style is just different. It's like rapping like fast as fuck, kind of like, well, maybe Texas shit. You feel me? I wouldn't know. I didn't live over there, listen to none of that over there. But I kind of just went based off like where I came up from and like what I listened to growing up.
Who'd you listen to? Like just the three people that like you feel like were that were a large influence on what you make.
Damn, I'm gonna say Draco the Ruler.
Yep. Definitely.
Draco the Ruler, 03 Greedo. And I mean, I could say the reason I started rapping was because of YB and Amir.
Really?
That's interesting.
So why YB and Amir?
Because when it was like what, 2017, right? 2016.
Like 2016, 17, like 2017, really, like 2017. Yeah.
Bounce back, all that shit.
Yeah, I was fucking
Op Stopper.
I was in middle school, and I already fucked with like the whole hip hop scene, you know, like. I was like out skating with the homies and shit, bumping rap and all that. And then like I saw him doing it. I was like, damn, this song's hard as fuck. So then when I wanted to start making music, I was searching YB and Amir type beats. So that was the first beats I started rapping on. And then eventually I started like growing older and started like, you know, like YB and Amir's music was cool, but now I fuck with this music. And now it started making like the type of music I make different. You feel me? Like I feel like it's all the influence for everything.
I really don't feel like you are just super genuine to who you are, and you're not really tripping on any trying to do a specific wave other than your own.
Nah, hell no.
I really get the sense, and that's I think one of the most appealing aspects of your music is that you really like are just true to yourself, and you're not. You could tell when someone's trying hard. You know what I mean? Like I'll say this. That's what I like about Kenny's music too. Like you really being yourself, 1000%.
Yeah, bro. Cause like when I make music, bro, it's more of like a thing where it's like, cause I don't ever like obviously like I want to draw more music and shit like that. But to be honest, when I make music, I just like the way it makes me feel. It just like it's more about a feeling.
Right.
I feel like for us younger dudes, it's like how the music makes you feel rather than how technically good someone is. It's like, bro, like this song hits me. It could be like no lyrics at all. It could be like one word a bar, but like if it hits, it hits.
Well, that's not just now, cause even back then, like I don't know if you listen to the catchy like poppin' music from back then. They
like
would
what?
say, like fucking 3 words in the song.
Yeah.
Repeat it. And it was the way it made you feel back then. Oh, that shit makes me dance. Damn, this song makes me sad. Damn.
Yeah, because when I hear your music, it's so like fast.
Right.
It's faster. It's like
A lot more up tempo than a lot of the current LA.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm really trying to do is, like, you don't gotta fucking talk about killing and doing all this shit to be a fucking rapper. Like, rap about what the fuck you're really living. You feel me? Rap about what you came from. Like, for example, me, I didn't come from no gangster parents or no gangster family. Like, all I knew was like go getting it and fucking trying to fight for a better life.
Yeah.
Fucking vibing to music. You feel me? Because music has always been a thing.
So you said you moved to Mexico though for a few years when you were younger, yeah?
Yeah, for 4 years.
What was like? What would you say is like the biggest difference for you in like between?
It feels more free over there. It
Really?
feels like you could really like just do whatever the fuck you want. But obviously there's still laws and all that shit. But it just feels more like more free over here. It just feels like everything is so like I don't know. Like I fuck with Mexico a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
What part?
I
So
go over there when I'm stressed.
where's Guanajuato at?
Guanajuato.
What state is that?
Like Guanajuato is its own.
Oh, it's its own.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm from Silao, Guanajuato. Silao
Oh,
is the
okay.
town.
Cause I'm half Mexican. I'm half Mexican, half Colombian. My mom's side is from Guadalajara.
Guanajuato.
Guadalajara, Jalisco.
Oh, your mom's side is from Guadalajara.
Yeah.
They're, your mom said Guanajuato's from Guadalajara.
No. My mom's from Guadalajara, so they're more like
Jalisco.
they grew up more like on a ranch type of thing.
Right.
So like when they came over here, like my mom wants like she wants to get like a ranch with like cows and like she wants to get all that shit. Like
I
she,
feel that though. I feel that.
like that's the type of lifestyle
I
that she
didn't
likes.
come from like ranches and shit. I came from like just the regular city, but like the lower class. You feel me? Just
Yeah.
going down the street playing soccer, fucking your parents trying to find a way to make money.
Yep.
Like,
You feel? What do you feel like is more dangerous?
in Mexico, if you're really like over here, I see a lot of people trying to do little things, trying to be thugs and all that shit. Over there, that's not gonna work because they'll really fucking like
They'll really
yeah,
test
they'll
you
really
for real.
tell you your shit. Like they'll really test you and shit. Over here, yeah, like this little kid wants to be a thug, driving around with blah blah blah. It's cool. Over there, the real fucking people will be like, hey, who the fuck are you? Who do you work for? Blah blah. And boom, if you know, like
So in Mexico, like, did you ever have like any run-ins like with the cartel and like just trying to like survive that shit?
not really, because I was younger when I lived over there.
You didn't really like know what was going on,
I
like.
wasn't really like, yeah, I knew what was going on, but I would just like do my own shit. Like I didn't come from family from a cartel. What the fuck
Yeah.
am I gonna be doing around those people?
Yeah, you just gotta mind your own business, huh?
Yeah, I was just right there playing soccer with the homies in the streets, fucking. Just
All
doing
respect
shit.
due to them, you feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like
Yeah.
whatever they got going on, you feel me? But I like I said, I respect the fact that it's a breath of fresh air because a lot of people that we have on this pod, you know, and no diss to anybody, like a lot of people, or just not even this pod, just that I've sat down with on several pods are pushing that agenda, and like it's because it's genuine to who they are and it's their life, you feel me? So I get it, but it's good to see an alternative, and like you said, like the real steppers, they fuck with your music regardless.
Right,
You'll have the G's at your show.
Right,
You
the
feel
real
me?
gang
Yeah.
members really fuck with my shit. Like I got homies that are real gang members. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I'm cool with them because I don't do nothing to make them mad. Why the fuck would they hate me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm not over here claiming no side, claiming no nothing.
And that's why I like your music, bro, because I kind of relate to it because I'm kind of in the same position you are. Like, you know, I just grew up here in California. Like, my parents are not from here, trying to figure out, like, what the culture is out here. Like, I'm the first person here growing up.
feel me?
So it's like when you grow up and your parents don't get it, you feel me? Because they're from another place and you grew up in California, everyone's smoking weed. They see weed, they think that you're fucking smoking crack. Like, bro, it's crazy. Yeah, when you have, like, parents from another country that aren't, like, do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, so, like, was Spanish your first language?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So like, you know, bro, like they're like people that are not like, they're so stubborn sometimes. They don't understand that, like, bro, it's a different country. You're growing up in a different environment. Like at the end of the day, we're both, even though, yeah, this used to be Mexico, like we're both American,
Right.
you know, and that's something that I feel like our parents have that was one of the biggest struggles for me, bro, making music. And I show them, they're like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
what is this? Like, what are you making?
¿Qué dice? They're like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
they're like,
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
¿Y de qué estás rapeando, hijo? Nah, it's just hard. Just tell me if you like it.
Yeah,
feel
bro.
me?
Yes.
It's hard for them to understand, but that's what makes it so hard for us.
because their childhood was different.
I wouldn't like. I never wanted to make music that my parents liked anyway. Like who, like no.
No,
just,
yeah, like,
you
it's
feel
not
me? Like
like-
it's not for them. you
No,
know?
yeah.
Like,
It's not for them, but it sucks though because like if your parents are from here, then they have an understand. Like they know who Snoop Dogg is, they know who Tupac is.
they want
know
you
all
to
that
sound
shit,
like
yeah.
Chente or some shit.
No,
Like,
it's more like they're like, damn, why are you making rap? Like, aren't you like Hispanic? But it's like, no, we're in California.
Right.
This is like what we're. This is where we're
That
from.
was the problem with.
just show them Cypress Hill and fucking you feel me.
But to them, like to them, it's like that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
them it's kind of like what the fuck are you trying to do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Oh my,
You feel
yes.
Like I grew up over here, it's something different. Like they respect it now that they see things are going good with it.
Yep.
Obviously, my parents' first thing was like, oh, and you're gonna make money off it. You feel me? Because I'm telling you, my parents, we grew up chasing money because well, everything for a better life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why
Yeah.
the fuck they came over here?
Yeah,
that.
facts.
So they see you smoking, they see you doing bad, and you're like, oh, what the
And they
fuck?
think that you're like
Hey, we
crashing
came over
out.
here- we came over here for you guys to live a better life. You guys taking it for granted, all this shit. It's like, Mom, I'm really doing something with this shit.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
being stupid.
Like, Mom, do you see the amount of views this video has?
Feel me?
Like,
I'll
that's
be like, look at
6-figure
this shit.
views.
Hey,
like,
my dad will always be like, is that a good amount? Nah, I'll be like,
he'd be like, Mexican will go, OT got 8 million.
He'll be like, el Santa Fe clan,
Yeah, yeah.
like 10 millones, you know?
Yeah.
Or me, it pushes me. I'll be like, fuck, now I gotta get a mail to fucking show this fool.
Be like, yo, I barely turned 20 a couple years ago. Like,
I'll
you
be
feel me? Like,
I haven't even turned
on my way up. Do you feel like you said earlier that, okay, like you're not pushing that agenda. Do you feel like there's ever been pressure to like choose sides because you got homies? Since you're not like pushing that line, you got homies from here, you got homies from there. You ever feel like you've been caught in the middle and it's kind of difficult to navigate that?
I mean, when you keep a player, it's not that hard because they know who you are. I'm respected, so they're not gonna disrespect me and be like, oh, choose a side. Nah, nothing like that. But I just know who to talk to and who not to talk to. I don't really go by where they're from and all that. I go by who's a solid person and who's a fucking weirdo. I don't go by, oh, I talked to him because he's from this side. Nah, I go by like, oh, if this who's solid, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with him. If this was a weirdo, I don't care where the fuck you're from or what. Like, I'm not gonna talk to you, fool. Like, you feel me? I want to keep real fools around me. Like,
There's trill ones and there's marks from everywhere.
everywhere.
Don't matter any
So it's
fucking
not like,
walk of life.
It's not like, oh, this side got the real ones. Like, yeah, I got a couple of them, but the rest are weirdos. You feel me? I know a real one from over here too. I know a real one from over here. Like, I don't go by where they're from. So that's why they always fuck with me, because I fuck with the real ones and they know not to trip. You feel me? The real ones know not to bang on someone who isn't gang affiliated.
Right.
So
What's the
why.
point?
You feel
What
me?
points do you get for
Like,
both
you don't
trying to
get
bully a
You
civilian?
don't get no points, fool. Like, man, you're gonna get made fun of, fool, by like, your fucking homies, dick. Like,
But have you ever you ever see the clip that was on Vlad TV with Boosie, where he's talking about motherfucker get hypnotized by hate? So like I can imagine and you being from a smaller town, right? Like, so let's say somebody who sees like his fucking bitch is like slapping your music. You feel me? He sees like his little sister doing TikTok dances to your music. He's like, damn, his fucking uncle's slapping the song when he pulls up in the whip, and then he's like, I can't get away from this fool. Like,
you wanna know what? I feel like my music is so catchy that they can't even hate it. Even if you hate it, you can't even say nothing bad about it.
what about the dude whose bitch or like you fucked or whatever? You feel me? Like hypothetically, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
hypothetically fucking. I mean, what could he be mad about? Like,
She chose
I'm
up.
telling you, if you're a solid person, you know, then you can't be mad at the fool that did it. You know, you gotta be mad at you feel me? Like,
I
like real
do
ones
feel
know.
you.
I feel like real ones know.
No, I feel
And if
you
they are mad about
1000%.
that, they just look stupid. Like, they just look stupid to me. Whoever's mad about something that you shouldn't be mad about, it just looks stupid to me. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you're fucking weird.
You seem relatively clear-headed. Like, what's your like thoughts on like drugs and shit like that?
Man, you can get caught up on that shit easy.
Is there a lot of Scante and shit like that out where you're from? Or?
Yeah.
I used to be a Scante warrior.
There's a good amount. I mean, that's why the people are how they are, because of all that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I mean, whoever got to do what they got to do, I respect it. Like, it's cool.
Yeah,
That's their life.
But you seem like I'm not trying to put you on blast, but you seem like a clear-headed, thoughtful individual like, on your grind. So
I mean, growing up, I'm telling you, I had Mexican parents, so I didn't know anything else but drinking.
yeah.
And then you grow up, go to middle school, and you start smoking. You feel me? And that's really all they took it to, cause.
But damn, like, cause like, yo, we used to mob down to Mexico before you needed a passport to go to that motherfucker. In the 90s, we were going to the Pharmacia, fool. What the fuck? I was coming up on dumb Zans, dumb Valiums. You feel me?
There's
Like,
all kinds of shit over there.
all kinds of shit, fool.
Question.
They weren't even tripping.
Question: Did Foos in the Nos? I mean, wait. Did Foos in the 805 ever do Nos? Was that a thing out there?
For real?
Never popular like that. Nah, that's more like an LA thing.
Dude, it's
If you see someone in the 805 doing Nas, you're like, oh, this was for sure just went to LA for the first time. Hey, this fool just came back from the takeover. It's like, Like, fool, nah, it's not that popular over there doing
It's
Nas.
so weird how that became popular again, because like my generation, every single, my boy in the court, you feel me, knows what's up. Every single function, there was the Nas tank. You feel me?
Fuck yeah.
You feel me?
3 for $5.
And I was gonna say $2 for a balloon, one if I fuck with you. You feel me? Like it was like that. Oh,
And then they'll be giving refills to the bitches.
yeah, exactly.
my God.
Like the fact that was the thing, and then like I didn't see it for hella long, and I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, it started popping up again.
When I was in high school, that shit was
second?
pop. Yeah, I was like when I was in high school from 2014 to 2018.
Yeah,
What high school do you go to?
West Covina High School. I'm from the SGV.
yeah.
Yeah. So like literally, bro, I remember everybody used to bring people used to bring tanks to school in their backpacks, like
that's
little tanks.
so burnt.
Fool, it's all because of Shoreline Mafia, fool. Remember? They started bringing it back in the videos, fool, and everyone's back on that shit.
Lifestyle, you feel me? But if they were living it, that's what they rapped about.
No,
I
for
respect
sure.
it.
But then those fools, like, where they're from, like, I'm from West Los, like, they're from right near, they're from East Hollywood, they're from right near where I grew up, and like, it's the most party drug central USA. Like,
That's how it
that's
is.
where everybody was turning up. Like, we all started getting fucked up at a young age. Fools was pulling up.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
was in the 805 fucking, I was like in middle school, 7th grade, getting all faded, getting all fucking high and shit. I mean, it's just fucking, it's where you come from, you feel me? It's
Yeah.
an influence. Like, if I grew up in like somewhere where people don't really drink until they're 21 and this and that, like, I'd probably still not be drinking.
Yeah.
And all this shit. Like, I'd be going by the rules, but I came from somewhere where people be turning up at a young ass age. And so
Right.
that's the people around me, you feel me? I chose my friends, and that's how it was.
That's probably gonna be like, and I'm just saying this, like, I'm saying this on some like T.O. shit, on some older
some T.O. shit.
Yeah, like I would say that one of the biggest challenges you'll face is just having a lot of drugs around you,
Right.
fool, because
Right.
you're making party music, and what the fuck is that parties?
Yeah.
Fools just getting on and shit.
Literally,
so, you know,
yeah, I just gotta say no and keep my mind.
just say no.
Cause look, at the end of the day, like, if you're there for business or you're there to have fun, like, you still gotta be on your toes, bro. Like, I feel like it's just a fucked up as world.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, like, there's people that are gonna try to do something and be evil regardless, cause I don't know, they're just not happy with themselves and they're gonna try to hurt the next person. So I just feel like I'm always gotta be in my 10 toes. And when I'm not, like, I got the homies with me. You feel me?
Right.
Oh, the setup wasn't me. But like, nah, that honestly, bro, you're wise beyond your years, bro. I'm very impressed with this conversation.
Yeah, bro, you seem very mature for your age. You're like, how old are you?
19.
19?
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro, me too. I was
You're a
surprised
jet,
too.
fool. Damn.
I'm young.
He's
Yeah,
only been
yeah.
an adult for a year.
I feel like I grew up since I was young though. Like, I'm telling you, my parents over there in Mex, it's just a different life. They teach you how to survive and go get it. They don't teach you how to fucking be outside and play and do all this shit. Like,
Yeah, Mexico, bro. Like, if you're like, yes, bro, because they're used to working as a kid. Like, they're used to being like, it's a third world country, bro.
Yeah.
my mom
They're
was
used to that shit.
fucking 9 years old, 11 years old, bagging shit at superstores.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
My
Yep.
dad was making bread with my grandpa because they used to work at a bakery. They made pan dulce. So they were
always
young.
working.
They were young doing that shit. And
A
you just
5-year-old selling chicle and
You
shit.
feel me? You just gotta find your
Like, yeah.
hustle. So over there,
No?
it was like you learn how to go get it and how to. I don't know. I just always felt like I had an older mindset since I was little.
What's your relationship like with kids that are like Latino, but they're like no sabo kids? Like, they've been here forever. Like, their families has been here forever, but like they like they're not really in touch with like their roots like that.
I feel like they're too caught up in the little mix, trying to be cool and trying to do all this shit that they don't really have time to go back to the roots and really. You feel me? Because I feel like when you're an Osabo kid and your parents know perfect Spanish, you're capping. You're capping because you got to talk to your mom in Spanish. You got to talk to your dad in Spanish. And how the fuck are you not going to learn after all these years?
Your abuelita, your abuelito.
Yeah, like all that shit. Like, I feel like they just try to make it seem like, oh, nah, I'm whitewashed. Trying to fit in. I don't know. In a way, I look at it like that.
No, I mean, I could understand you having the upbringing you have and like actually going back to the motherland and
Right.
tapping in with them roots, you having that perspective. Because I think a lot of them, like, I got homies that, you know, are like 3rd, 4th generation, 5th generation, you know what I mean? And like, they like their moms speak Spanish and all that, and they might know like a little bit here and
feel
there,
me?
but it's not really like their fault. They just grew up how they grew up type shit.
No, yeah, I
You
get
like,
that.
But I feel what you're saying too. Maybe y'all motherfuckers gotta learn your roots, and maybe I need to learn Italian.
Especially, like,
I gotta learn Italian.
Because look, a lot of fools be claiming they're Mexican so hard, like they're so proud of it, and then they don't even know how to like. Oh yeah, I don't know how to talk Spanish, but yeah, I'm Mexican fool, I'm raza, I'm blah blah blah, like Chicano, this and that. Oh, that's right, fool, this and that. They don't even know how to talk Spanish.
Yeah, they're
I feel like most people do it just for the. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they feel good or they.
What are your opinions on other?
Shit, like, you feel
what are your
Right.
opinions on other ethnicities, like that are Hispanic as well? Like, for example, like
You don't like Colombians. Clearly.
Colombian,
Who the fuck does? Like
Colombians, Cubans, like Central Americans. Like, what are your thoughts on like on?
shouts to all my Colombianos.
shout out everybody. Low key, I feel like they each got their roots.
Yeah.
Different cultures, and I respect them all. But I just can't ever think of myself being from another culture.
Yeah,
Like,
I could
just
tell. I
can't.
mean, if you grew up a little bit in Mexico, like obviously, like you're gonna have like
Yeah.
a certain attachment there. Cause 4 years, how old were you when you lived there?
I went all middle school, all elementary school.
So the most developmental, like the most crucial years of your
me?
development.
Yeah, you was
Like,
out there.
yeah, I was learning out there. So then I came back, and I was like, damn, like what the fuck? Like this is a whole different. You feel me?
I think
Like,
it helps you appeal to a broader audience with your music. You're like
Right.
a more diverse human being. You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, as a human being.
Yeah, as a
kind of
human being,
opened my
your set of experience. Kind of like you having mixed roots, that gives you a more diverse. Like, I want to ask you, you feel me? Like, what do you feel like is the biggest difference between like Colombian and Mexican side? You feel me? Like,
Well, when you go to South America is more like tropical
Hella.
than Mexico. Mexico's more of a desert. So like Mexico, like if you're Mexican, like
the
you're
Caribbean side too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Central
Central
America
America.
too, yeah. So Central America and Mexico, like they're more, it's more dry climate, so it's a little bit different. Like it's weird. Because I'm half Mexican, so I can say this. The thing I respect the most about Mexicans is how proud they are of being Mexican. Like
Feel me?
the Mexican pride is something that I feel is unmatched. Even like my half Colombian side, like
They're proud as fuck too.
they're
fool.
super proud. They're super proud, but at the same time, like maybe it's just because I grew up in LA. Like I just hear Mexican stuff all
Go to
the
Florida,
time.
fool. You'll be.
If I go to Florida, I'm probably gonna like, But you know what? I grew up more with my
Florida like
Colombian
this,
side,
you know
so
what I
like I've never been to a quinceañera before, bro. Like I've never done shit like that. Like no, dude. Like I didn't get along with my Mexican side because they always treated me a little different because I wasn't fully Mexican. It was weird.
You know what? You probably didn't get treated different. You just take it
You
different.
thought you were. getting
Yeah, you
treated
probably
different.
took it
It's all in
different
your
because
head.
Mexicans, it's puro desmadre, like all like cotorreo, like you just be like right there, like capping on each other, fucking around and shit.
Probably.
Like, I'm playing puro pedo. You
But it's easy to get into fights with my Mexican
Well,
family,
it's
bro.
funny
It's
'cause,
easy
like,
to-
I'm not Mexican at all, but I feel Mexican, and I grew up around Mexicans, and that's like the people that embrace me and show me the most
Yeah.
love. And I always felt, because like you said, like fools are gonna roast each other. Like if you could take the jokes and joke back and not get in your feelings and act like a bitch, Mexican fools gonna fuck with you.
They're gonna
at the
get
But
end
I've
of the
noticed like other ethnicities, like they think that either whatever you are, they think that you're the best, like whatever, like Hispanic or whatever. Like even my Colombian side, they would look down on my Mexican side. My Mexican side would look down on my Colombian side. Like, oh, they're like really like.
It'd be like, bro, in like Italians are like that, fool. Like Italy is such a fucking divided country. Like when I visited part of my family, right, in Tuscany, which is
Yeah.
like more northern Italy, they were like, and I was, we going to Basilicata to southern Italy to visit the rest of my family. They was trying to make us take Tupperware food because you won't be able to get a decent meal down there. Like, are you sure you want to be around those people?
so
Like,
they're trying to talk down on
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you
example,
talking
me,
about?
I never had that problem because both of my parents are Mexican. Both of my sides of the family.
But
were
even Mexicans
Mexican
beef it with each other.
Yeah,
like,
Oaxacans,
oh,
you feel me?
I'm from
Like,
Jalisco. I'm
yeah,
from Oaxaca.
I get you,
I'm
I
from
get
this
you.
and that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess mine was just when you had to take it and just how to keep it player. Because I feel like my immediate family, like, yeah, we're Mexican, and then my aunt's Mexican, my other aunt's Mexican and shit. But I don't know. It's just the way you're raised. The way you're raised. Like, if you could be fucking, let's say Mexicans are the biggest haters in the world. But if you're raised by Mexicans that aren't haters, you're not a fucking hater.
Yeah,
I think it does got to do with your family. Like,
I feel like Mexicans are like the most hospitable, like ethnicity. That it's like if you like
And
our
Filipinos.
culture, and Filipinos too. Yeah,
we gotta show love.
Absolutely, yeah.
They you go into a Filipino household, bro.
They treat you as one of their own.
Come on, man.
Yep.
So much love for me. Parties.
the problem with me, I've never met anybody like like another race like that, like to really go into their pad and shit. Like it's always been Mexicans around me, bro. Like,
So you grew up around like mostly just Mexicans.
it's just straight up Mexicans. Like
Okay.
in my school, it was rare. Like if there was like a white kid.
So you've never fucked an Asian girl, never fucked a black girl,
None of that shit.
fucked a white girl probably.
Nah, not
Never
even that
fucked a
one
white
either.
girl.
Just all
Nah.
Mexicans, bro. I'm kind of the same way, but in the SGV there's a lot of Asians though. So
Yeah, you like you
Just straight
like,
Mexicans.
yeah, straight Mexicans. SGVs.
Where's there a lot of
Lot
in the SGV?
and where a lot of what?
There's a lot of Mexicans or a lot of
Dude, the SGV is mostly Hispanic.
Yeah,
it's
that's what it is in the
so
85.
East SGV is mostly Asian, but everywhere else it's like a mix of Asian and Hispanic.
and there's 2 areas only where there's black people, like really in the SUV.
Yeah, like Pomona and
West
Pasadena
low-key, and
West Covina too. Yeah.
Here in the 805, where especially the part of the 805 where I live, like Santa Paula, Ventura, Oxnard, and Fillmore around here, there's just straight up Mexicans. Like if you see a black or a white, it's kind of like, oh shit, what the fuck?
I know, dude. That's how I felt when I moved. Okay, so have you ever heard?
Camarillo's got white people though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Camarillo's full of
Have you ever heard of Norwalk?
Norwalk. Yeah, Norwalk.
So I moved there for a little bit, but I'm being from the SGV. Like that was my first time being around a lot of like black people, and I wasn't used to it. And I was like, damn, I didn't know it was like this over here. Like for me, like it's a culture shock a little bit because I was
it's
like,
a
yeah,
culture shock, especially because it's just the way they talk, the way they act, and everything.
Yeah.
You just kind of gotta adapt to it.
yeah, exactly.
I was never really around a lot of blacks either growing up, and once I came a little deeper into the rap game, like I met a lot of them. And at first, I used to think like, the fuck, this fool making fun of me or like this and that, but nah, they're just like, it's just the way they express
It's a different culture.
right?
Like
They
they,
express
yeah.
themselves differently. Like, I don't know.
Black love, brown pride in the sets again, like Tupac said. Come on, motherfuckers come together. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't be California without Mexicans, blacks, and whites and Asians, and you know, like
That's what it's a melting pot. It's in all these cultures. It's funny though what you said about like Colombians earlier not being as prideful because in 1994 I went to the World Cup when the World Cup was in America, right?
Ooh.
And the game I went to
No,
was USA
no.
versus Colombia,
oh, it's just Colombia.
right?
That fool
Do you
got
know what happened?
Yeah, I know what happened.
There's this dude. I saw it happen. This fool Andres Escobar. He scored on his own goal on accident. You feel
Yeah.
me? That fool fucking
R.I.P..
Yeah. He flew back to Colombia. I think he got smoked at the airport.
Got
in
smoked at
Bogota.
the airport, yeah.
Like they smoked him. He didn't even. He got off the plane and got fucking smoked. I saw that fool's like life flash before his eyes when he scored on his own goal.
Yep.
Lost to America.
He knew what was gonna happen, bro. Because
Yeah.
at that time, Colombia was like,
But that was a fire ass team. Carlos Valderrama, like that Colombian squad was
Yeah.
so fire. Like
He
was
got
lit.
killed because he scored an own goal.
yeah.
He lost
And
the
because
game.
because
Yeah.
certain people bet a lot of money on it,
That's what it was.
and he fucked up, and he
And
had
there's
to face
no
the
way
consequences.
Colombia was supposed to tie or lose that game against the USA.
Yeah.
It's
At that
crazy,
time.
like, as a sport, as a fucking athlete, you could get killed for doing something. wrong.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
As an athlete,
Because even at that time, like Colombia was so hot because it was just coming off of like the Pablo Escobar era,
Right.
and like all that shit was
That's
just like, it was dangerous, bro. You cannot fuck up, and he fucked up unfortunately during the World Cup, which is like, yeah.
Narcos Mexico. I was like, oh shit.
Well, it's like this, bro. Like it or not, you're a rapper, right? And being a rapper is one of the most dangerous professions in the entire world you could possibly be. Like,
yeah.
do you ever feel the weight of that? I know, like you keep saying, keep it player and all that. And I love your mentality, but like, do you ever like, do you feel that sense of danger as well, or you
Yeah,
kind of just try to?
every time I'm doing something like anywhere that's, you feel me, like in another hood. Like if it's like another hood that you just never know, because there's people that are ready to crash out for their fucking hood, even if you're not a gang member.
Yeah.
Like not even on my end, it's on their end.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I could keep it player, keep it safe, whatever, however I want. But if they're feeling like, oh, I want to kill someone today, and it's the wrong person, wrong time, they're gonna.
And if you're known
You
too,
feel me? They're gonna do it. Yeah. There's a lot of people that are just ready to crash out.
So with that being said, going back to what we said earlier, keeping it player, you feel me? Never fucked a black girl, never fucked an Asian girl, never fucked a white girl.
Yeah.
Are these on your checklist of things to do? And
I mean, shit.
2024?
You feel me? Like, if I go around
Shit.
the world and all that shit,
whatever happens, happens. type
whatever
shit,
happens, happens. Yeah.
Like I don't have a checklist.
so you're not in a relationship, bro? You ain't got no, I know.
I mean, right now it's like, you feel me?
It's
Amen,
complicated.
amen, brother.
I said, I keep it player. I keep it player. Yeah.
I'm happily in a relationship. I'm past. You feel me? I
passed all that?
had to fucking
passed-
hang up my player jersey, retire my number in the Hall of Fame.
lush.
You feel me? Like,
Nah,
It is,
we in the
but-
game right now, bro. We in the
but yeah,
game
no,
right now.
y'all. You feel me?
Have you ever been
Doing
into?
it up. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot. It's a lot of females too, so it's hard to like just really be like, just really be chill and focus on your music when there's a lot of distractions.
Facts.
A lot of distractions, bro. Especially for rappers, cause I don't know what it is about females. They fuck with rappers a lot.
Yeah,
Like they fuck with
yeah.
rappers. You feel me?
Definitely.
It's a status.
It's a star
excitement.
power.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
what
want to know
fuck
where
it
the
is.
action is at. You feel
Yeah.
me? They like that.
I'm
you
not
know?
gonna lie, it's a cool lifestyle. Like I don't even treat it as a career. This is my lifestyle. Like this
Yeah.
is really what I be doing every single day. Like my plans and all this shit just involves around music. So I don't really do it like, oh, like I gotta do this with my career, my business, shit. Like nah. Like once it got to the business and all that type of shit, it got like kind of like, oh, like it's not even fun no more. You feel me? But this is what I wanted.
Hey, but like I really hope you feel like it's crazy because when I was your age, all I wanted to do was be a rapper. You feel me? And like to like if I would have seen someone my own age, like from where I was from, doing it like you are, that would be such a huge inspiration. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and there's like the gravity. Like I hope that's not lost on you of like the power that you have and the
Right.
influence that you have. And
I mean, if anything, I feel like I'm so humble that I don't really realize how much power I have. Like I could really make a lot of shit happen just with my name. But me thinking humbly, I'm always just like, the fuck? Like I'm not more than them. Why am I gonna act like that? Or why am
But
I
it's
gonna,
like
feel me?
it ain't got to be on the flexor shit, but it's also like creating, like opening lanes, business opportunities.
Right. Oh, right. Then in
helping
that
bring-
case,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
in
saying?
that
Like
case,
the
yeah.
power you have in a positive
Yeah,
way
hell yeah.
to really influence a lot of people. And you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, the people fuck with me for a reason. I'm where I'm at for a reason. You feel me? I'm not no weirdo. I'm not no this and that. Not be influencing people to like fucking go have fun and turn up, go live your life. You feel me? Like,
Shit, that's all I want to do when I turn shit on. I
you
just
feel
want
me?
to go
Like,
have
just
fun.
go fucking live your life. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. You never know when you're gonna fucking leave. You never know.
So like, how did you feel about like how do you feel about this whole new wave of like just Latino artists coming out? I feel like now 2024 is like the year where it's like gonna be very, very impactful and gonna be like on the
To
dot.
be honest, this year feels like it's the one for me.
Yeah.
Like it felt like, cause I've been doing it for a good amount of years. Last year just felt like I kind of went in the game and like learned a lot of shit. But this year just feels like,
Like
it
you're
felt
ready
like
for it?
God was testing me last year to see if I was ready, and I passed.
what were the
And,
biggest
like,
challenges you faced?
Fuck, like you're saying, like just fucking getting caught up in the whole mix and forgetting why the fuck you're doing it in the first place. You feel me? Just partying and doing all this shit and like just forgetting the whole shit. Like I forgot I'm a fucking artist. Like I'm not just this fucking person ready to party and go do stupid
Yeah.
shit. Like I'm actually an artist. So kind of like forgetting all that shit. You feel me? Also like fucking, I don't know, just getting turned down a lot by people. Like they'd say like, oh, I got this opportunity for you, blah blah blah, and they wouldn't go through with it. And
Just
I'd be
fall
like,
through.
damn. Like I learned that there's a lot of people that are just bullshit. Like they're not really about their word. There's people that are just really bullshit. And it was just all that, like, I don't know, I had a lot of stress on me last year, but I feel like I went past it and this year's ready for, you feel me?
With that being said, I want to know if you have one of the following. Do you have a interesting or funny ass house party story or fade story?
I mean, I got one for both.
All right, bust it.
Fucking, let me think of the party one. Yeah,
I know
'cause
you've been in some cracking punches.
Nah, yeah, I've been in some cracking ones. Maybe the one I threw. The one I threw, I remember one time that shit got packed as fuck, and then
At your crib? Or
nah, it wasn't my crib. I would throw kickbacks at my crib because my crib's not big at all. Like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like I came from. But I remember I threw this party at this one backyard, and it was like on the side of town where it's dangerous. You feel me? But that's where the homies are at. So then we threw that shit, and like it was just packed. I remember I was like posting on my Instagram and Snapchat like, "Hey, pull up at this time or whatever." Like I was like, "Let's see how many people show up." Fuck, and you couldn't even walk through there and shit. And then you just like, I performed at that party too. Everybody got faded, like everybody was having fun. And then like there's some females that just start scrapping it outside and shit. And then just, you feel me, like all the regular bullshit. And then I was just faded, like what the fuck is going on? Like right there watching, and I go back in the function. And then the cops can't get in that street because that street was owned by the other city or some shit like that. I don't know how that worked, but they couldn't get in that street. They had to wait at the end.
W.
Yeah, so then everybody leaving, they had to pass the cops. They had to pass the cops.
Were they waiting for like just
yeah,
to
they
pull
were just
fools
waiting.
over
They
and
were
shit,
just
right?
waiting. So everybody was just pulling over people right there and shit. And I was just like, fuck, you feel me?
It's all your fault, bro.
Yeah, that, you feel me? That's
Yeah.
why it was like a crazy experience because I was the one who made all that shit happen.
Damn.
So to me, it was just like.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, allegedly. Whatever, you feel me?
Have you been recognized before?
Nothing really crazy like that.
Have you been recognized before?
Recognized?
Yeah, like on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people come up to you like, oh shit, your
Good amount
count.
of times now, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably especially where he's from. I probably can't go 2 blocks without getting recognized.
Yeah, like then the city they show love, especially like the youngins that are in high school still and shit. Like they be showing love.
What about a fade story, fool?
A fade story. I mean, this fool knows who he is. Fucking.
We ain't gotta say no names.
Like I remember this one time, there was this one fool talking bad on us, on me and the homies, and then we pull up on him and blah blah whatever. The homie hops out, I help out, and me thinking that fool, you know, because the pedal was with me.
Yeah.
That fool goes to the homie because he looks like shorter and chubbier. Boy, that fool goes, boom.
He just steals off on the homie.
Three times. That fool dropped him 3 times. The homie dropped that fool 3 times.
Oh shit.
So then that fool, oh, this and that, Spence. I was like, fuck it. I mean, the homie handles. I mean, what the fuck? I was waiting for him to come up to me, you know? Yeah, whatever. A month goes by, and it's like 10 p.m. I'm already on the phone. You feel me? Like the shorty and shit, is laying down and shit, in fucking boxers and shit. And I get a call on Instagram, and then that one fool, he's like, hey, fool, I outside. Like, you better run my one. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no, fool. Like,
Why is it always on your time,
I'm
fool?
ready, like, I'm ready to sleep. I was like, fuck it, fool. Like, none of the homies were around like that. So I just woke up my pops. So I was like, hey, fool, like, he says he's by himself. I doubt it. And I get out.
Told your dad about the fade?
Yeah, I woke him up. Like,
What'd he say?
I was ready to go outside and fucking see what's up. You feel me?
Your dad's like one of the homies.
Yeah, my dad's like one of the homies. He's like 55 already, but he's like one of the homies. And then, yeah, I go outside, and that fool wasn't by himself, obviously. Like he said, you feel me? Hops out, we start scrapping or whatever. I let him get back up, and we start scrapping again. He kind of falls on me.
So he is solo.
No.
Oh no, he had his boys,
No,
but,
yeah.
but they not like trying to pack you out or nothing.
No, they're not trying to pack me out. I mean, they kind of knew better.
Yeah.
And then, he gets back up. All right, G, that's all I wanted. What the fuck?
All right, G.
I was like,
I just want to get my ass whooped.
like, hey, I was comfortable in my room. Already, like, I'm on phone with Shorty, you feel me? When you're about to, like,
I was just trying to get my ass whooped, G.
Yeah, I just wanted you to knock me out real
I
quick.
swear I went out there and I put on some pajama pants and my forces with no socks. I went out there.
Forces with no socks? Yeah, you on demon time.
Yeah, that's demonic.
I handled right there. Yeah, that was that. That was probably one of the funniest ones.
That's a great pain story. I ain't gonna lie.
What has been your relationship like?
He took 2 L's.
You feel me? The funny part was that he came back trying to.
Call him Cool J because he took 2 L's.
Hey, what's your relationship like with Frosty now?
Frosty chasing dope?
Yeah.
That's the homie. He be showing love. I be showing love. We haven't made music recently, but we have a couple songs, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he be hitting me up. We be showing love and shit, swiping up, fire emojis. He be doing his thing. That's what's been going up.
Yeah,
right
Frosty's going crazy.
now. Yeah, hell yeah.
Have you considered working with any like Detroit artists? Because I feel like your style would really match with
To
that.
be honest, I don't know any underground Detroit artists. The only ones I knew are like Baby Smooth, Baby Tron, fucking
You would actually sound really good with both those guys.
I think that would be hard as fuck, but I just gotta get on that level first. But yeah, I remember I was bumping Baby Tron like I'm gonna say like 3 years ago when he had that Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Jesus Shuttlesworth is a classic,
Yeah, that
bro.
one was hard. I remember bumping like, oh, this was different. Because I always fucked with people that were different.
Yeah.
I hated people that did the same thing as others because to me, I felt like being you is being original and making your own craft for a reason. You
Yeah.
feel me? So it won't be like the other ones. So then I heard his music and I was like, damn, low-key, this was different. Like the beat selection, the way
Yeah.
he was rapping, and I was fucking with it. So
Yeah, she's on the
low-key-
up-tempo party joint
Right,
too.
right.
Like,
so low-key Baby Tron.
that whole new up-tempo shit is just so like, I feel like it's phasing out a little bit, like the old southern like slower beat type of thing. Like,
yeah, well, it just like depends on where you at, but I do think the up-tempo shit is definitely on.
But I think mainstream wise, everything's gone more up-tempo.
For sure.
If you think about it,
because like it's party music all fusing together. Like, you feel me? Like, this fool could perform his songs at a rave. You feel me?
Yeah,
and it wouldn't be out, and it wouldn't be out of place. You know what I'm saying?
What? I have a song that would be for a rave. I have a song with Lil Housephone.
Oh, that's
whoa!
lit. Shouts
Hey,
to homie
can we
Housephone.
talk about how that happened? Because
All right, so I think you were the one that told me he was fucking with my shit.
I showed him your song. One time I was driving with him. He was in the car. I played him your shit. He was like, "Damn, this shit's fire." Next thing I see, a week later, fucking linked up with Cam the Guapo. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
so that fool was fucking with my shit already, and I think he followed me or something like that.
yeah.
And then I met this one homie when I went to Denver, and he was, I guess that's his videographer or his editor.
Right.
So I was like, what the fuck? Like, he came to LA, the fool from Denver. He's like, hey, fool, like, I'm gonna be in LA, like, trying to tap in with me, you feel me? Like, trying to show love. And then he's like, I'm gonna be with Lil Housephone. And I was like, what? Like, this fool just said, the homie just told me that he was fucking with my shit, you feel me? I was like, hey, tell him, like, you're gonna invite Cam Guapo, see what he says. He was like, yeah, bro, tell him pull up. So we're right there grubbing in, like, his apartment complex, like, there's this little spot where you feel me, just kicking and shit for everybody. And we were grubbing right there, and he's like, what are you about to get into and shit? I was like, I'm low-key about to hit the studio. So he's like, oh, shit, that's what's up. I was like, you're not busy or nothing? He's like, I don't think not yet, bro. I was like, pull up, you feel me? He was like, I'm down, bro. I was like, all right, man, like, let's get it. So we're on the way there, and then I was bumping Big Sad, because I fuck with Big Sad a lot. Shout out Big Sad. And his producer, Tiesto, 420 Tiesto.
Yeah. Oh, 420 Tiesto.
420 Tiesto's got crazy.
Yeah,
beats,
shout out Tiesto. So I was bumping Big Sad. I was like, low key, bro, I wanna work with this with Tiesto. Like, he's hard. And then he's like, bro, Tiesto's my boy. I could call him right now. So he FaceTimes him. We're on the way to this studio, and I forgot where it was at, but it was like around LA in the valley, like in the middle of that.
Probably Burbank or some shit.
Probably, yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And then he FaceTimes Tiesto. He's like, hey, bro, like, if you're down to pull up to the session or whatever. Tiesto's like, bro, I'm driving to that studio right now. So I was
crazy.
like, what? Like, he was on his way to that studio
That's
too.
crazy.
I was like, what the fuck? So then
That's God.
You feel me?
That's just God
You
connecting
feel me?
the dots
Because
right
it
there.
was just connecting dots. And then Housephone's like, that's crazy, bro. I've been wanting to link with Tiesto for so long. And we finally made it happen just off one call. We're like, out of nowhere, we're both driving to the same studio. So he's like playing these beats, and then he had sent Lil Housephone some like EDM type beats, like different, you feel me?
Yeah.
And Housephone kind of didn't play those at first because he kind of felt like I wouldn't want to like rap on that or some shit. So he played one, and I was like, you know what, fool? Like, you're really trying to go viral? Like, we could do something different. I have the music video. I'll show you guys after right here.
Damn.
That's lit.
We went to an underground rave for the music video.
Oh, that's
Oh,
hard.
that's super sick.
So he was excited about that song that night. He's like, bro, you got me back in that mode, like this and that. After I spit my verse and all that shit, he's like, we could really shoot a video tonight. Like, there's raves every, like, I know raves, blah, blah, blah. So then there was none that night. He's like, hey, bro, tomorrow night there's a rave, we're going. We went. It was like 12 a.m. probably. We were in there for like 30 minutes shooting the video, bro. That shit was crazy.
Cracking as fuck.
Like, hey, that fool Housephone knows what's up with the fucking raves. Like, everybody was fucking with that fool right there. I'm like, damn, this was
Housephone got a lot of love in the city.
Hey,
for
that
sure,
fool, that
man.
fool's known in
Shout
that
out
scene.
Housephone.
You feel
Yeah.
me?
And it's dope that if he fuck with, like, he don't just co-sign whatever, but he's got really good taste. And that's something, like, he's put me up on a lot of artists like myself, and there's not that many people because I'm someone that puts people up on shit. You
Yeah.
feel me? But Phone has got immaculate taste, and he's normally ahead of his time. So if he fucking with some shit, it's probably going.
Yeah, man, that makes me really happy because right after we interviewed him, I was like, I gotta put him on. I gotta put him on for him to see.
Kenny with the assist.
Bro, like I'm a fan of Cam, bro. I'm literally a fan of you. Like,
No, that's what I mean. Look, I'm not even gonna lie. That's who showed me your music as well. Was Kenny.
bro. I'm like out here, like, bro.
Kenny and you ain't hard
He's
fool.
showing everybody.
I believe in the vision, bro. Like, I really do. That's why, like, I want you to keep on going, and I'm happy that you're like fucking making moves out here. Cause
yeah,
I want to see your name on Rolling Loud headlining California, and like You know, maybe you'll see me in the crowd and be like, "Hey, fool, come up." I'll be like, "Fuck yeah, come on, stop playing."
Right? Come on, Dick.
Let's go. Yeah, come on, bro.
They
Stop
sleep
playing.
on my boy Kenny, bro. Like the
Hey,
game
man.
up.
Do you have any more questions, Liz?
I'm shit.
You good?
I'm sorry.
Bro, do you have anything else that you want to let the people know?
Yeah, I'm about to drop some new music. Everybody's been asking me for new music and shit. I got this tape with mixed by Krug and our drummer.
Okay, Crook. Yeah, we know Crook.
It made from scratch. Like we go to the studio. What song you trying to sample? What song you trying to do? Make the beat,
Damn.
like, right at the studio and record, mix right there and everything. The whole tape. It's called Bring Your Own Beer Volume 1. Hey, BYOB Volume 1.
That's fucking hard.
BYOB Volume 1 by Camilo Guapo, mixed by Krug and drummer.
Hey, man, go check out BYOB Volume 1.
Yeah, hey,
dropping.
When are we dropping this?
I'm not sure. Maybe in like a week or so.
Yeah.
Maybe sooner. Maybe
I
sooner.
got
Maybe
the single
sooner.
that's dropping beforehand called Give It To Me from the tape. So that's going to be out by the time, you know, so go check it out right now and leave a comment, do all that.
Go
Bring
check out
your own beer, bud, and bitches. You feel
That's
me?
right.
Bring your own beer, bring your own bud, bring your own bitch.
Yup.
Yup.
You can bring
Hey, yo.
BYOB Volume 1.
Cam, thank you for another fucking great interview, bro.
Hell
Like
yeah.
this is a super good one.
Talented young man with a promising career ahead of
Hell
him.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yup.
And you heard it here first on the motherfucking
Mad Deep.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Mad Deep Podcast.
Lush One, Cam the Guapo. You already know who I am. Let's get it.
Come on, man. Like and subscribe, y'all. See y'all next week. Shout out to Lush One. Shout out to Cam the Guapo coming through. Shout out to my guy Kenny Malice, man. We back in action coming at in 2024. Take over.